My name is Jana and I manage information and advice service. Our service delivers a holistic approach, helps the clients with the range of the issues, and part of it is also the scam prevention.
I'm Diane. I work for Age UK Hertfordshire. I work in the information and advice service. There's been some really horrible cases where someone's pretended to be the police or the bank and they're getting them to transfer money immediately. And because our older clients are very respectful people, they see the police and the bank as people that they should take notice of. And so when they're ordered to do something, they generally go along with it, and then they suddenly realise that they've been scammed.
Our clients, I think the big factor is loneliness, isolation, or the health condition.
My name is Peter. I'm a volunteer for Age UK. I usually visit people in their homes to complete disability benefit forms, and that includes now also the programme on scams, making those people I visit more aware of scams, what the scams are, and how they can make moves to actually reduce their chances of being caught by scams. I know what it's like to be scammed. You feel embarrassed, ashamed. So those feelings about being scammed are there regardless of the type of scam that somebody might have fallen for.
My name's Wendy, and I originally came to Age UK to get some help with a benefit form, which they did. And they also gave me some leaflets and booklets, and one of them was on avoiding scams, which I found really useful. I kept getting a call from supposedly my broadband provider saying there was a problem with the router. I didn't think there was, because there's nothing wrong with my broadband or my telephone service or my Wi-Fi. So I very politely told him that I would call my provider at my convenience. And I was getting fed up with all these phone calls, and there's a telephone preference service that I hadn't appreciated that I found in the booklet, and I phoned them up, and they've since put me on the list, and that's also been helpful as well. I found the Age UK Avoiding Scams booklet really helpful. So I do hope that, I'm doing all the right things.
We have plenty of time to listen to the client and actually deliver that advice based on their own experience, on their own skills. But the resources are incredible. I like to see clients getting that confidence, to protect themselves.
I find that people don't want to talk about scams. They're embarrassed because I think they feel that they won't be scammed because they're clever enough, they're bright enough, they're on the ball enough to identify when a scam comes in. And my answer to that is the scammers are actually very professional, extremely good salespeople, very personable, usually quite clever.
I think talking about it is very important. I think a lot of scams people are very embarrassed about. In particular, I'm thinking about maybe relationship scams. You hear about these all the time. I think it's very important that people do discuss this and realise they're not alone, and it's so easy to fall for these kind of things.